You are now watching Game Point Sports Talk with an Edge.
Welcome to Game Point Sports.
I'm Robbie the Rocket.
And I'm M.GOODKNIGHT.
No
fingerprints.
Yeah.
We back here on a Tuesday, March the 2nd, man.
March Madness, baby.
March Madness is in full effect, man.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm ready. Some good basketball coming around. March Madness. We got the college boys getting ready to start up these tournaments. So, I'm excited because last year we didn't have it. Now I'm excited. How you been? Good night, man. How everything been going, brother?
Been good, man. We missed you last Friday, man.
Y'all was on the assignment, man. I got some special guests. I ended up landing in some good, special guests coming up here in the next couple weeks,
man.
There working, I was out there working, man, in that Vegas, man. I landed as a good one, baby. We gonna keep that between me and you.
Yeah.
That's a surprise guest. Okay. But at the same time, how you been? Everything been okay though, huh?
Everything 100.
Man, what we got to talk about today, man? Tell me something good, man. What we got to talk about over there, man?
We gonna say, man, this day in Black history, and it's a sports history fact, but you got the man. He's the man, the myth, the legend.
And the great.
Wilt, the stilt, man. He scored 100 points today. You know what I'm saying? You think
first to ever do it?
Only to ever do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First to ever do it.
You think that that'll be you think that's something that ever be a record that would ever be broken?
Back then, they probably didn't play no defense like they played. The boy had 100 points. That man did probably miss. I probably didn't miss a shot.
He was taller than everybody. He was taller than everybody, man. I mean, I don't think it'll be broken, man. He just had an unfair advantage, man. But congratulations to Wilt the Stilt, man. He scored 100 points in a game. And let's talk about Wilt a little bit, man. Was Wilt the man that said he slept with 10,000 women?
If I had his hands, I definitely ain't cut mine off. I'm not sleeping on 10,000 women, but hey.
I mean,
he might have did. I mean,
do you think that you could pull that off?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. That's all I'm gonna say. It's possible. Trust me. But 10,000 is a lot of.
You think you could pull 10,000 off?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I can't. It depends.
Come on.
You gotta think. He could have had 4 or 5 at a time each night for many years, so it can be pulled off. Just say every night you got 5 women. Every night. You don't think you can pull 10,000 off in 20 years? You have 5 women per night? They probably was exaggerating a little bit.
That's a lot of energy.
That's a little bit exaggerated. He wouldn't even be working right now. That's a little exaggerating. You feel me? But at the same time, though.
That's a lot of energy, bro.
Man, but shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to
you paid the ways for these brothers that's gonna perform for us this weekend as well.
I mean, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace, man. Will was a man. Will was a man, man.
Yes, he was.
He was bigger than everybody. He had that unfair advantage, but he did what he was supposed to do. Dominate like Shaq and the rest of them, man. So I got to give a special shout out to my man Will, man. He did his thing. So let's talk about Tiger Woods, man. On Sunday. A lot of golfers and other people, man, were wearing the red.
Garment for Tiger, huh?
Yeah.
That was an honor, man. Tiger, they love you, man. You're an icon in that golf. Like I said, man, he paid the way for the old girl now. You know what I'm saying? Now they respect Tiger. Tiger had to pay his dues, though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't respect him when he first came, but he had to pay his dues. He
definitely did have to pay his dues. You know what I'm saying? He did have to earn his respect. I mean, remember when he won one of those tournaments, man, that dude asked him, man, what you gonna have, fried chicken? You know what I'm saying? They was killing it, they didn't want him there.
They wasn't feeling on Tiger, man. But hey, at the same time, though,
that's
Tiger Woods. That's Tiger Woods. Man, get healthy, Tiger, from Game Point, man. We love you over here, man. We praying for you. You healthy, get back. Hopefully we can see you swing that thing again.
You think he coming back, huh? You think he's gonna come back, or is it?
I mean,
is it a wrap?
He was on his last leg as it is, man, and he didn't I don't want to say it like that, and broke a leg. So, you know, it ain't no get back from that. Some ain't just ain't no get back, you know?
That ain't, I don't like that, man.
You ain't like that, but at the same time, I mean, you know, say go out there and break a leg, but I don't mean break a leg like break a leg, but at the same time, he was on his last leg, and it's to the point now, I mean, you think he gonna bounce back from that? You think he can really bounce back? They say it's the way, if you show, I wish we had a film, or they say his leg was one other way.
I definitely don't want to see his leg, man. I don't want to think about that, man. Shouts out to big Tiger Woods and a guy doing your thing, man. Tiger Woods, I mean, he is the man. And I got to give a special shouts out to Tiger Woods. And, man, get well real quick.
Yeah.
And moving on.
Oh, we got a big signing this weekend.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? A big signing. Going to the Hall of Fame, J.J. Watt. What do you think about old J.J. Watt over there with them old Cardinals, man?
I think it's a big move, man. You got Chandler Jones over there. You got the Cardinals, man, who are on the Cardinals who are they on an upward swing. So
they young.
He can be big. He can be big for him, man. They already got a nice defense, and you just go on and you add a J.J. Watt, man. That's huge, man.
Well, they that number 99, that was retired, and he must be something real big for them this year. They got some, you know, they trying to make big moves. They gonna unretire the 99 jersey to give to him. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you a question on that. Your jersey retired, do you think that was disrespect, or was that respect for J.J. Watt?
Oh, it's out of respect for J.J. Watt, for sure. It's out of respect for J.J. Watt, man. J.J. Watt, man, he's a legend, you know what I'm saying? And that was a good thing, good move that the daughter did, man. Do you got the guy's jersey who was retired?
His name was Marshall Goldberg.
Okay, Marshall Goldberg.
They for the Chicago Cardinals. They wasn't even the goddamn
before they was.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a good duo. You know, you got Jones over there with him on the other side.
Yeah, you got Chandler
Jones and him. That's gonna probably be the best. You think that's gonna be the best pass D in the league?
Best tandem
right now?
Pass rushing? Nah.
What you thinking? Who's over them right now? That's a powerhouse right now.
You got the Smith dudes in Green Bay, the Smith brothers in Green Bay.
They ain't comparing to them two though yet. Keep going.
You got a couple guys in you got a couple guys. You got Jason Pierre-Paul and
your boy over there
from Tampa.
They could probably match up with them. You know.
You got some duos, man. And J.J. Watt, he only had 5 sacks last year, so he's gonna have to bring it back and do his thing. I'm not just gonna crown him. You know, I'm just not gonna crown him.
Man, he on his last leg, so hey, that's how it be sometimes. He on his last leg. What he get? Signed with $31 million,
31 million, 23 guaranteed, man.
But what I can say is this though, he back with your old boy, old Vance Joseph, over there. You know what I'm saying? Him and Vance Joseph had a great year his rookie year when he was there in 2011 when Vance Joseph was the coordinator in Houston. So you got to look at it like he reunited with that, and that defense over there is not bad.
Vance Joseph.
That defense over there with the Cardinals is not bad, man. It's not bad at all, you know. But at the same time, I would go. That was a good pickup for them. That was actually a good pickup. Now, our quarterback going to have to run for his life for every game he playing in our division.
Man, y'all trash. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trash, but we're not going to
The Niners is trash.
That's for it.
Big Lynn. What's up, Big Lynn? I see you on here, Big Lynn.
That's for it.
Lynn, you hear him say the Niners is trash, but his Broncos, I told him today, the Broncos is trash.
That's for
they
another,
picked me for us.
That's for another day, man.
They picked me for us.
That's for another day, man. That's for another day.
I know. Yeah, we going to have that argument again. Yes, we will.
I mean, that's for another day, man. We're gonna talk about let's talk about that quarterback carousel while we talking about the NFL, man. We got a quarterback carousel going on. You got Russell Wilson, man. He gave 4 suitors the what did he give? The Chicago Bears,
the Saints, the Raiders, and the Cowboys.
What's the real possibility, man? You think it could be those Raiders, or who you think it could be?
Who y'all think it's gonna be? Russell Wilson. They gave him 4 possibilities.
No, he
gave the open door for 4 teams. You got the Raiders, you got the Bears, and you got the Saints. And you got the Cowboys. Now, logically speaking, the Bears is out of the question. The Saints, he don't fit their system. Now it's out of them Cowboys and them Raiders. I'm leaning towards the Cowboys. Jerry Jones got a little something up his sleeve. Dallas, his wifey. But then you got to look at Vegas, Sin City. They're the only two we narrowed it down to. My pick, I narrowed it down. My 2 picks, I got a feeling we're going to see him in a Cowboy uniform next year. Oh, Russell Wilson in a Cowboy uniform. As I capped it in my mind frame, he would be a Cowboy next year.
Russell Wilson, man, he's not going anywhere, man. He's just making a lot of noise about nothing. Seattle Seahawks would be stupid to get rid of him. But if I had to pick one, man, I could see him going to the Raiders. And the different of what you're saying, Russell Wilson can fit in any style. He fits in any style.
That's not necessarily true.
Why is it not? But he can run, he can pass, he can do whatever you want him to do as a quarterback. He's smart. He makes all the good decisions. He's the type of player, man, who's clutch. He fits in all categories. There's very few of them that can do it, and he's one of them. He's not a quarterback that's limited to one style. Come on, man.
I don't see him fitting the Raiders. They ain't got nothing. Well, they got one receiver, they got one running back, and they got a tight end. I mean, that can work, but I just think the Cowboys got a little bit more to offer him on the receiving core end. That's all I'm saying. They got better receivers over there at the Cowboys than they do at the Raiders. It would be more to offer. They get a running back, a nice little running back that can, fit into their system. I'm telling you, the Cowboys might be back. And I don't even like the Cowboys. I can't stand them.
You don't like the Raiders, but you talk about them.
I'm like, hey. I was just in a trash, so that stadium looked like trash, a toilet bowl. Trash.
Now you're lying.
I was just in a stadium, not in a stadium. I just took pictures of a stadium.
That stadium is
trash.
That stadium's fly.
Trash.
That stadium's fly.
Get that toilet bowl out of here.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk about the stadium.
I'm just talking shit. I'll take some pictures of it.
We got some more quarterback news going on, man. We still up in the air with Deshaun Watson, man. Like, where's he going? Is he going anywhere? Is Houston gonna play hardball? He gonna play hardball. He gonna hold out. They gonna find him. I mean, who's gonna win in this situation?
Well, good night. The front runner right now, man, is them Dolphins, the Miami freaking Dolphins. They the front runner, but it don't make sense to me. I mean, it makes sense to you, but it don't make sense. You draft a quarterback, a rookie quarterback. You go get this quarterback. Do they keep both quarterbacks, or do they get one, let one go, or they stay with he work up under Watson? So, but the logic, but you got the Dolphins, the Jets.
Right. I mean, I got you. I'm gonna get right back to you, man. We got a comment from Jamal Clemens who says, he'll have our offense off the chain, but the D will kill him on both teams. And he's a Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders fan. So he's a Raiders fan, and he will have the offense off the chain. And that weak D, well, he's right. The opposing team's D and their D is gonna kill him. So he could be right, but hey, offense get you like Kansas City right now, man. You can go far with a lot of offense right now.
Yeah, you can.
But back to your Deshaun Watson, man. What you got? All right, so you said the front runner is Miami.
The front runner is Miami.
That's your front runner.
That's what they was saying.
I mean,
well, my front runner right now would be the Dolphins. Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna go with a sleeper, and I'm gonna go with something like this. You just had J.J. Watt go over there to the Cardinals. You just had J.J. Watt go to the Cardinals. You just had before you had the receiver go to the Cardinals. And I'm thinking if they want to get something back in return, you just make the swap for Kyler Murray and Deshaun Watson.
I said that one day. I was like, hell no. But now you thought about it. Now how you going to tell me no? Then you turn around and say, yeah.
I had to think about it.
You had to think that you thought about it. But when I said it, he was like, oh, heck no. You don't know what you're talking about. Get that out your neck.
I did say you don't know what you're talking about.
He told me. I was like, hold on. Then you say that, hold on. But now, I don't see it, though. I don't see it.
I mean, Jamal.
Remember I said they was going to reunite with J.J. Watt, him, over there at the Cardinals with Hopkins. But y'all was like,
I did tell you it wasn't going to happen, man. Jamal Clemens says he say that Watson is not going to play football in 2021, man. And Man, Jamal, man, if he sits out 2021, man, he's truly playing hardball. But we seen what happened to the last player who sat out a year, and was Le'Veon Bell sat out that year, and Le'Veon ain't been the same since. Is it different for a running back than a quarterback, or? He's destined to lose like 20. He's destined to lose like 20 million this year. You think that man can withstand that?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to. You know, it really is. But at the same time, I'm thinking they gonna keep that man right there.
If he's not gonna play, why do you keep him there?
You gotta keep him there.
But if he's not gonna play, why do you keep him
for leverage?
There? What leverage do you have?
I mean, you can get something out of him if you keep him around. Somebody gonna offer him something that's
shit. They offering shit right now. They don't want to answer the phone.
They don't need to. They don't need to right now.
You're not gonna get more and more for him.
Yeah, just think if he get hurt. Like, you know, let him play a couple games.
He's not gonna play.
You don't think he's gonna
play? He's not. If he's gonna sit out, he's gonna play hardball. He's not gonna sit out. He's not gonna play no games. Only thing this dude might show up to practice and pull the Brandon Marshall. Do you remember what Brandon Marshall was doing in practice when he was disgruntled? So Brandon Marshall, if you don't remember, he came here. He was with the Broncos. I mean, he didn't come here, but he was playing with the Broncos, and he was disgruntled about whatever situation he was disgruntled about.
Okay.
And he went to practice just so he wouldn't lose any money. And he went to practice, and he's batting balls down. He throwing the ball. He's batting balls down.
Little kid.
He doing all kind of. But see, you can't penalize me for not coming to practice. I'm at practice.
Yeah.
You can't fine me for participating. I am participating. So he could pull something like that.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna pull one of them, dog. I just think he just fed up with that organization. That organization is not a win. It's a trash organization. They don't win over there. They're not known for winning. They're a franchise organization. So you gotta put him in a good situation with some good weapons. And the only one I can see, the Dolphins is up and coming. They're young. They got a good defense. The Patriots is at a down. They're not gonna win the division.
Patriots are not in a play.
They're not even in the downswing right now, so they ain't got no action. So we'll be Buffalo up and coming. So you need a quarterback that can battle with that white boy part of Buffalo. What's his name on quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Allen. Nice. He clean. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, you need somebody that can play with him. And Tua, I don't think he's not the savior. You think so? Tua?
Tua's better than what y'all got. Tua's better than what we got. I would. Number one.
I'm not even gonna argue with you with this.
Number one and number two.
Stop.
Number two pick. Yeah, Tua. I wouldn't call him the savior, but he's a good quality quarterback.
He's not ready. They'd take Deshaun Watson in a heartbeat and get that boy away.
Who wouldn't take Deshaun Watson in a heartbeat? There's very few. You got Patrick Mahomes, maybe Aaron Rodgers, who you wouldn't take for Deshaun Watson, man. Everybody would take Deshaun Watson in a heartbeat, man.
I want Aaron Rodgers. I already said that. I already said what I want. You know what I'm saying? And it make a lot of sense if we was to get him. It would make a lot of freaking sense we get Aaron Rodgers. I hope he get fed up in Green Bay and say, come on over to the Bay, the real Bay. Not Green Bay, the real Bay, man. Come over to the real Bay, man. You like that, though. Got him.
I might as well go to the real Richmond in Virginia.
Hey, look, we might not make it out this door. You said, tell to say it loud so they can hear you. Tell to say it loud so they can hear you because they watch you.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, like me. You know, but
CLS Spillman says, man, Watson going to Jacksonville. Man, where you come up with that? Where you hear that? You must be a Jacksonville fan.
Get him.
He must be a Jacksonville fan.
He a Niner. Yeah,
I want to hear you. I want to hear your logic on that.
Clint, say that's Clint. That's all Clint. That's all Clint.
I want to hear you. I want to hear your logic on he going to Jacksonville. Well, they do have the number one pick,
and they could get. Oh, we didn't think about that, huh? They got the number one pick to give away, huh? Oh, That boy go to Houston?
And he can still get
That boy go to Houston? That Trevor Lawrence? That Trevor Lawrence go to Houston? Ooh, Trevor Lawrence. I didn't think about that.
He ain't going there. He ain't going to Jacksonville. Urban Meyer. Oh, we got some more comments. Robbie the Rocket, your boy Eastside Richmond said he see you, man. He called me a hater. And he said 55 to 10. Yeah, we showed it.
55-10.
We showed it a little
55-10 Bronco. When I'm thinking two numbers, 55-10.
Man, you got me on that one. I can't never say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? But I am the one who predicted that the 49ers would go back to being dormant this year at the beginning of the year. Did I admit that or not?
Tell him what you said to me today. This boy say the 49ers is trash, but I say the Broncos. They got a pick before us. Y'all more trash than us.
And Clint says, Spellman says that they got the most to give up for Deshaun Watson, man. So Jacksonville, I never thought about it, man. You think that's a real possibility?
Jacksonville could be a possibility. They ain't even in a hunt of what they talking about. Just like that J.J. Watt. Ooh, Jacksonville. Did that boy go to Houston? Trevor Lawrence?
But see, the thing about it is, the thing that we got to know about the whole situation, right on Boogie Black, my bad. The thing about Deshaun Watson, he has to sign off wherever he goes.
Yeah.
So that no trade clause really puts him in a leadership situation, and that like, if he don't want to go to Jacksonville, he ain't going to Jacksonville. So it's not up to Houston. It's inevitably up to Deshaun Watson and what he wants to do.
True. But they can hold that man hostage. I hope they don't hold that brother hostage, man. Let that man go. Let that man breathe. If it don't work out wherever he go, but see, man, if I was them, I'd send him to the worst. I'd try to send him to the worst team, the Jets. Just when you want to leave.
He got to sign off.
Yeah, but if he don't sign off, he don't play. But we got to pay.
Hey.
But we got to pay, though. That's the key. We got to pay.
He's going to pull something out. He's going to pull something out of his hat. Man. And it's going to be, the right teams are going to make a play for him, and he's going to be like, okay, I'll go there. Maybe the Broncos. Maybe the Dolphins. Maybe the Niners.
It's a cold ball's chance in hell he even come here. How cold it is here, he's not coming here. That brother is not coming to get that out your mind. All you Denver Bronco fans that's watching right now, he's not coming to here. So get that out of your mouth.
Who's the hater?
I'm not hating. He ain't coming to, and he's not going to all you 49er fans, all you Saints fans, he's not going to your team. Period. Yeah. So how about hating?
That's the dumbest shit I done heard.
How about hating?
That's the dumbest shit I done heard. Wow, Robbie the Rocket.
I just say he's not going to your team. He don't want to be here.
Oh man, we're gonna talk a little bit of March Madness real quick, man, before we get into the second half and talk a little bit of NBA. But we got the top 4 teams right now. The top 4 seeds will be Gonzaga, Baylor, Michigan, Ohio State will be your top 4 teams. And by the way, for that national championship game, we will have a pool with squares, and we will be doing our thing here on Game Point. So everybody, man, we gonna send y'all that info. And
next week we'll see the info for the NCAA tournament squares. If y'all want to get in, it's $5 a square. We're sending y'all. We got Cash App, internet, whatever y'all want to do it, however y'all want to do it, and we'll have the brackets out in the whole 9 for y'all. We'll get that done. We'll keep, it's to be announced. Next show, we'll have all that info for you guys.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's get it, man. Somebody make some money. Somebody win some money. I'm trying to see somebody win some bread.
Yeah, we know.
We're going to figure out the price of everything and see what it do out here at Game Point Sports. Let me get one more comment, man, from Clint Spillman. Says Jacksonville, they're not going to give him up for nothing. They will hold him hostage till he sign off. But I think he's the one that's holding him hostage. I think all the cards are in Deshaun Watson's.
The hand you think is in his hand, he can do whatever he want to do? I mean, I don't know. I just feel that they not giving that man up. And if they ain't gave him up by now, well, you got to think the draft is next month. So we got about a month to play with before they really try to do something. And I really think he stay in Jackson. I think he stay in Houston.
And I'm with you. I'm with you. Eastside Richmond. Deshaun Watson got a no trade clause. He's not gonna go to Jacksonville. I don't see him signing off on that at all. And Michael Thompson says he's in on the
pool. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Say what them Tar Heels like. I'm gonna tell you about them Tar Heels because that's one of my teams. Man, that I go way back. Man, they on the come up right now. They started off real slow. Roy Williams got his 900 victory.
Yep.
Third fastest to do it, I believe, behind Krzyzewski.
That was 1,000 victory, wasn't it? It was 1,000. I thought he won. The 998, 99 was 1,000.
He wasn't.
I could have sworn it was 1,000. He was like, it was three out of the only three coaches to win 1,000 games, and one of them was the one out of
You got Boeheim, you got Krzyzewski.
The white UConn, the girls coach. Whatever his name is, Gino
Auriemma.
Oh yeah, him. He won one. But yeah. Be prepared for this March Madness, man. We're going to get it cracking. We're going to get it turned up, you know what I mean? But we get ready to go in this second quarter, by the way, you know what I'm saying? But before we do, like, share, Cash App, all the whole 9 and 1.
Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. We going to the second half, man. We going to talk a little bit more basketball. We going to get into the young Cade Cunningham. Is he going to be the number 1 pick? And we going to get a little bit of that, man. This is Game Point Sports. That's the first half, and we out.
Yes, DJ K-Tone, DJ Squizzy Taylor. Make sure you check us out every Sunday. Digital Online Showcase on the R Network. That's AHRR Network. Follow, share, tag somebody.
You dig? Tune in. Yeah.
Conversations for the youth, by the youth. Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Youth Media Union!
Back to the second half of Game Point Sports.
Robbie the Rockets.
And I am M.GOODKNIGHT. Man, that we here, man, talking that shit again, you know what I'm saying? Talk sports with an edge, coming straight up out of Denver, Colorado. That's how we get down. And ain't no clowns.
In D-Town.
We gonna talk, man, we got Cade Cunningham, man. I don't know if you seen him this week, man. He put up 40 on Oklahoma in their first game.
That's a rival, big time rival.
They talking about Cade Cunningham being the first pick in the NBA draft. You think he's gonna be that guy?
Man, it's some studs out there. They got a cat by the name of Hunt out of Duke. It's pretty nice. Lightweight to shoot. He could be a potential. They got a guy out of Florida State. I can't think of his name off top. Could be a potential. But this guy is, what I've seen in highlights, unreal. And you can't just, I just can't wait till this tournament and start to see what he does in this tournament. If he brings Oklahoma State to Elite 8, yes. If he don't bring him to Elite 8, no.
I think he's the number 1 pick, man. The dude can do it all. I don't care where he takes him. Matter of fact, he's not going to take him anywhere because Oklahoma State is they have sanctions on him. They're not going to.
They're not even be the tournament.
They're not even going to be the tournament.
Oh, but he may be the one of them.
He's going to be the.
He might be the number 1 overall.
He's going to be the number 1 pick, man. He was I think he's like 6'8" or something like that, or he's 6'6", 6'8", 6'8", I believe. And his brother was like, "Hey, man, you might as well play guard." Wow. And he's like, well, I'll play guard. And now, you know what I'm saying? He does it all, man. He does it all. He got vision. He can post you up. He has a 3-point shot. He has mid-range game. He has all the qualities of making of a star. I think Cade Cunningham, man, you done secured yourself the bag. Number one pick in the
to the Denver Nuggets. Number 1 overall pick to the Denver Chicken McNuggets.
I mean, see, that's just we got a video of some Cade.
Yeah, let's see what he about. Man. Show us some highlights of him, man. Let me see what he's talking about.
Work you can see in analyzing that zone. Cunningham connects again. Look at this right here. Watch this. Now he's going to step back, go between the legs, step back, under control, squares the body. B-man. Watch this right here. Look at the patience. He's going to go in here. He's going to wink. He's going to spin. He's going to patient, poise, and then points. Patience. Then 3. Cunningham. He puts Oklahoma State back on top with under 40 seconds to go. What a performance we're seeing. What a clutch performance. Is loaded with talent. Austin Reeves rejected. Is it out off of Reeves? It is Cade Cunningham. His floater is good. Oh, wow. Cunningham says a youth pointing star who's on the line right now. Cunningham has been absolutely better than advertised. He's been super scintillating sensational. He's been the 3S man.
Cade Cunningham doing it all out there, ain't he?
That boy's a beast. I see you, nephew. I see you out there, nephew.
You talking about number 7?
Yeah.
You talking about number 7? Playing the number 17. And scoring 40 points on him with ease.
Yeah.
I mean, so what you thinking about him, man? I'm liking the kid.
I just gotta see a little bit more. You know, I haven't seen a lot with Oklahoma State. The game was watching me that day, so I really didn't get a chance to get a good glance at him. Around tournament time, I hold that thought. Right now, I'm not gonna make that decision on.
You only gonna get a chance to see him in the Big 12 tournament. But
hey, that's what all I need to see.
Jonathan Thomas says ESPN, here we come. Jamal Clemens says he's what the 76ers wish Ben Simmons was.
Yeah. I like that.
Hey, that's
real fact right there.
That dude's a legend out here in Denver basketball. Shout out to Jamal Clemens, man.
Clemens. I like that old Clemens.
He is a legend out
here. The man, the myth, the legend over there, Mr. Clemens. Okay. I see you, King. Yeah, and me.
Michael Thompson says Watson might as well come back to the orange and blue, and I'm with that. And he said, boy, that boy Cade Cunningham good.
That boy cold. That boy Vaughn, he a cold piece of work. Yes, he is.
He get inside. He goes inside. He goes outside. I mean, post up, play a little bit defense. Guy handles.
Yes.
Hey, dude's on his way to the next level, man. Let's see if he can sustain that on the next level. But he is. Hey, you are right. I mean, if Ben Simmons can shoot, that might be what Ben Simmons would be.
Yeah. We appreciate you too, Mr. Clemens, man. Hey, well, much respected. You well respected, man.
Yeah, man.
Game point, brother.
6'8", 220.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
He ain't going to the rack though. He ain't bashing on nobody.
He goes to the rack.
He goes to the rack.
He goes to the rack.
Oh, he's like that.
He might be LeBron James. It's not as big.
Oh, that's some heavy shoes to feel right there, brother.
Not LeBron James, but LeBron James S.
LeBron James S. Okay.
No, he's not as big and powerful as LeBron.
But he got a little. He's athletic enough. You can put him on an athletic level. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, then the college news, since we on college, man, we had an upset this weekend. Number 2 Baylor lost to number 17 Kansas, and I had a lot of feeling for Baylor. But at the same time, we're not going to use this as an excuse. Baylor didn't play for like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's one of your favorite. Baylor hasn't played anybody this year. Which one is your favorite excuses about a lot of teams? So Baylor finally played somebody and they lost.
They blew out Kansas the first time.
But look at what Kansas is doing. Look what Kansas is doing. Look what North Carolina is doing. You're talking about these.
Trying to come back in there.
They starting to get it together. They learned.
Tournament Kentucky. Tournament time come around.
And I was the one that was dogging all these big teams saying they're not going to be able to make it. But them good coaches are slowly getting them together, getting these teams to play team ball. Got to think that you have a shortened off season or preseason to get ready.
Yes.
So they starting to get it together, man. It's gonna be a great tourney, and you might see one of these big teams turn it around and win it all.
Well, we got the power rankings. Gonzaga still at number 1.
Okay.
Ain't played nobody. We got Michigan. Oh, them Michigan Wolverines. Your boy, Juwan, what's his name? Howard? Juwan Howard got them boys playing with a chip on their shoulder. Like, has Michigan been the last time they won one? When Glenn Rice was there, Michigan? I don't think Michigan has not won a championship.
Oh, come on, man. Michigan. Yeah.
When the last time they won one?
I don't know.
You can't remember.
I don't know.
So that's all I'm saying. The last time Michigan won one, the Fab Five was trying to win one. They never won one. Juwan Howard got them boys, praising them boys, playing at an all-time high. They had number 2. They moved up a spot. Baylor moved down a spot after that loss. Then we got the Fighting Illini, them Illinois boys. Nobody talking about this freshman. God dang, I had his name in my head. I can't even tell you. Out of Illinois. Oh, he is so clean. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? We got Iowa, West Virginia, Ohio State, Alabama, Houston, and Villanova.
Closing out the top 10. Man, my man Brandon Beasley said Gonzaga is tough and Michigan getting blown out. And speaking of my man Brandon Beasley, man, shout out to you, man, and all the other coaches that did that big thing this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Northern Colorado All-Stars and Southern Colorado All-Stars to El Paso, Texas, and did y'all thing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, V.
Did we win any championships or make it to any finals? I didn't get to see all the lives, but man, shout out to you, man, and doing your big thing, doing big things out there, man, and getting these Colorado football team, all-star team ready to go. It's going to be bigger, better, and badder next year. So you better watch out because Colorado's coming.
They coming, boy. They got them out here, too, for sure. They bringing it. They bringing it. You better have your chin strap come.
You say your boys Michigan getting blown out right now.
Oh, Michigan getting blown out? That's okay, man. It ain't tournament time, man. I'd rather them lose now than lose later, man. It's one and done in that tournament. Don't you know that? You know that and I know that.
Yeah, but Gonzaga is going to be a tough out, man. You like to hate on Gonzaga.
Gonzaga going to be a tough out. I think Houston going to be a tough out. Illinois is going to be a tough out. Ohio State going to be a tough out. All the top 10 going to be a tough out. I mean, you know, it's any given day right now. These kids, they already going to tournament time. They just, polishing their skills and doing their thing. But at the same time,
hold on, we got a little update, man. Beasley gave us an update, man. He said every team made it to the semis, 2 made it to the ship, and the 9U advanced to the Nationals. Shout out to that
9U.
Was it Northern Colorado or Southern Colorado 9U? But shout out to all the teams that did it, and especially shout out to the 9U team that's going to the Nationals. And let's see what they can do and win their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy Stephen Egan. What's up and how you doing here on Game Point? We like to say hello. Like we always say, like, share, repeat, comment, tweet, and do it all again. But here on Game Point Sports. And you still talking a little college or what?
We're going to go on to this NBA, man. This prime time NBA, man. Some big things going on in the NBA this weekend, as y'all know. But before we get into that, James Harden. What you think about James Harden? Did you see the performance he did the other night, last night? That 30, 14, and 15 without a turnover? That's unreal. Never been done, I don't think.
Unreal. And were you the guy? I know there was a guy that was on the show. I don't think it was you, but Jason McBride, if you're listening anywhere, James Harden is not going to be the issue for the Brooklyn Nets. If they're going to have any issue, it's going to be Kyrie Irving. That's who it's going to be.
I don't think they got an issue.
This dude, James Harden, has slowly crept up into the MVP conversation in the NBA. When you got guys like LeBron James kind of fading out, you got Jokic kind of fading out, and here come the Brooklyn Nets with James Harden. I thought KD was the guy, but James Harden is the man that holds them together. I see him, man. What you thinking about James?
I'm James Harden. It was surprising. I had my doubts. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. you know. And now I'm a believer. I wasn't a believer. I didn't think they can run with the Lakers. I didn't think they could run with the Clippers. They came on the West Coast and swept the whole West Coast with ease. Now this thing, when they get in the playoffs, they gonna run through every team out the East. They gonna be rested by the time they play the West, because everybody gonna beat each other up in the West to the end. That's how it always be. You be dragging in to the finals coming out the West, but out the East they gonna be nice and rested. So I see that they growing, because everything's after this week. You gonna really see them go on a tear. They just starting to gel.
After All-Star Weekend, when they all three of them come back, and what you about to say?
Without KD, they're doing this without KD. Just imagine they got one of the top 3 players in the world, and they doing it without KD.
KD.
You know what I'm saying?
James, who's the MVP of that team?
Right now, I got to go with James Harden. Thumbs up with James Harden as the MVP of the Nets right now. And I said it live. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Brandon Beasley says James is showing everyone he's a basketball player and not just a scorer. And
that's facts.
That's true facts.
That's facts, Bees.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Steve Egan, team player like James Harden. The dude said, yeah, I could put up 30 every night, but you know what? I'm gonna make everybody around me better, including KD, including Kyrie, including all the bench players.
That's unheard of. When the last time you heard James Harden have 15 assists?
Oh, well, no, when he was damn near average a triple-double his MVP year, he was doing this thing with
But he wasn't assisting. He was hogging the ball in Houston. It was just watch James Harden. He didn't assist a lot.
He still give you 15 assists. So he's done it all the time. Jamal Clemens says Harden still has to prove himself in the playoffs. He's always balls in the regular season and then disappears in the playoff, and those are also facts. But I think this year he has the players around him that won't allow him to disappear. And later on in the season, he's not going to have to carry that load that he usually has to carry all by himself. And he's going to have these guys to lean on. And I think he's going to have something left in the playoffs this year. But those are facts. He does always tend to not show up deeper it gets in the playoffs.
It's gonna be like B says, it's gonna be hard to keep up with him. You're right. With them and the Nets, it's gonna be hard. I'm telling you, it is. It ain't already nobody in the East really can play with them. Nobody even impressed me in the East right now. The West impressed me.
No, I mean, there's people that impressed me in the East, man.
It ain't no teams outside the Nets. What other team? Everybody else is boring. All the teams are boring in the East. Every last
boring doesn't mean bad basketball.
I'm not saying bad, but with their records is not as great as in the West.
And Raymond Webster says, man, you talking about your Michigan. He said Illinois is killing Michigan.
That's that's the game of the week.
And he said the Razorbacks are going to win by 30 tonight. And he said
that's the game of the week.
The Nets still got to win 4 out of 7. Man, I think the Nets are going to be like the first super team that came together and they're going to win it in their first year. I don't see nobody in the West or the East beat. I don't really see anybody giving them competition.
Period.
If those guys are all playing at a high caliber like we know they can into the playoffs,
nobody can beat them.
And I just think that this year, James Harden doesn't have to carry that load in the playoffs, so you're going to see a rejuvenated and James Harden is going to kill him down the stretch.
That make a lot of sense. And then, oh man, we had some sad news and some good news. The Hawks fired Lloyd Pierce, but they did hire a great coach in Nate McMillan.
Oh, Nate McMillan,
Nate McMillan had the Patriots playing good. He's been around for many years. He was actually a good basketball player himself. I got a chance to watch him play in my day.
Oh,
he was pretty good. He was over there with the Supersonics. I think he was with the Supersonics.
Yeah, with Gary Payton.
Gary Payton and them on Nate McMillan. You know, shout out to Nate McMillan for getting the interim job, man. Maybe this will be something solid for you guys. You can turn that Hawks team around because you got a ton of talent over there with old Young and Collins.
And Raymond Webster says that they won't need Kyrie in the playoffs, and KD's built for it. And he definitely is built for the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about this All-Star week. Yeah, I'm with you, Brandon Beasley, man. He won't have to carry the same load, and that's going to make a big, big difference. So watch out for Harden in the playoffs, man. And then we got into a little discussion on Friday where a guy said that Harden and Durant couldn't do it in Oklahoma.
Well, how can they do it here?
How can they do it here? But first of all, you don't have that cancer named Russell Westbrook.
That's for one.
You do have one named KD. I mean, not KD, Kyrie. But then you got these guys who are grown men and factors in the NBA. They're different players than they were with that Oklahoma team.
And to piggyback on that, they were little kids. They were young. They had their egos, all three of them. Now, KD has won. Kyrie has won a championship. Harden, the only one don't have a championship, but he has championship pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of he could be a champion. He's supposed to be on the level of a champion. And this might be the one time he get his.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
It might be the one time he get his.
And, Raymond Webster, I know you're not going to say that Harden they won't need him in the playoffs now. Harden's making that team go, Raymond Webster. So I hope that's not what you're saying. But
Raymond Webster, an Arkansas fan, though.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on, man. But he said boys to men. You can comment on boys to men. They are boys to men now. Let's talk about this All-Star game.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
What's going on in the All-Star game, man?
Do you still like the new thing that's going on where they get to pick the teams? And you got Team LeBron, you got Team LeBron, Team KD.
Well, let's play a game. I'm Team LeBron, and you're Team KD. Let me pick my team, and you pick your team. And since we're in your hometown, I go first.
All right.
So we got our starters.
No, you just pick out of them all.
Out all of them.
No, you pick the starters.
Yeah, you got to pick my starters.
Okay.
I'm going with starting at point guard, Curry. It's my point guard. My number one pick is Curry.
Well, I'll just pick Lillard just for the F of it.
Are you gonna pick Lillard?
Yeah.
So you write it down. If you pick Lillard, give me so I'm LeBron. So give me Kyrie Irving.
Oh man, I'm gonna take
Kyrie Irving. That's what I'm going with.
I'm gonna take Jokic.
My starting five, Jokic. I'm gonna go with Giannis. That's my other pick.
Giannis.
Got Giannis.
I'll go with who's another starter over there? I'll go with Leonard.
You got Damon
Kawhi
Lillard.
Lillard.
You got Kawhi Leonard. You got Jokic out.
Yeah.
I got Kyrie Irving. So give me Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. Who else? Who's left on the starting? I guess I gotta take whoever that is. Who is that?
You got Bradley Beal, Luka
I'll
Doncic.
take Bradley Beal, man.
You got Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Give me Luka Doncic.
I'll take Chris Paul.
Doncic. You got Chris Paul. Give me Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, I'll take Zion.
Yeah, you take Zion.
Yeah.
Give me James Harden.
You take James.
Oh, I got fire over here, boy. With LeBron, I got fire over here, boy.
I'll take Paul George.
You take Paul George?
Yeah.
Give me Booker.
Man. I'll take Sabonis, man.
You take Sabonis?
Yeah.
And I'll take Ben Simmons.
That's trash. I think my team's gonna win anyway.
Well, let me see what you got. So, who y'all like? Hey, who y'all like? Y'all comment right now. Comment on this. I got Curry, LeBron, Irving. I got Curry, LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Giannis, Embiid, Doncic, Mitchell, James Harden, Booker, and Ben Simmons. Who you got?
Yeah, I got Lillard, Jokic, Leonard, Bill, Chris Paul, Zion, Paul George, and Sabonis. And I think you got a couple extra players and shit.
No, I didn't. I got LeBron because I put LeBron there because you didn't put KD there. Right. Oh, so you got KD ain't playing. So you get another player, you get another pick. You get to get Randall and Levine. You get to get both of them, and I'll take Jaylen Brown.
All right.
You get Julius Randle. You get Levine, and I'll take Gobert, Rudy Gobert.
Beasley said, "Man, you probably got me on that one, man." You might got me on that one. You know what, Robbie? I'm gonna give you that one, man. I was just picking. Sometimes I gotta let you get your shit in, man.
One time, man.
Don't pick a
Prince, man. Good looking, V's. Good looking. They don't be having my back out here, V's. You be having my back for me, V's. Good looking, my nigga. Yeah, that big. But yeah, hey.
Oh, Bo of the. No, I can't say your name, but Bo says M.GOODKNIGHT getting smashed by 30. And Raymond Webster says, "Good night."
Good night.
Oh man!
And on that note,
they killing me out here, man.
Yes.
But hey, I like everybody who joined comments because we can't have this show without y'all, man. We got some special guests coming up soon in the very
some
future.
good ones.
Man, Game Point about to step it up and
step our game up a little bit, man. We coming. Yeah,
Game Point about to step it up, man. One more again and do bigger and better things. We gonna step it up and do what we gotta do, man. And so we just expect bigger, better things.
And on that note, Tasia,
I mean, in the ear, man. Again. What you got going on for tonight, man? We got a good high school. What was that good high school basketball game?
They had Cherry Creek, 11-1, 11-2 versus Mountain View, 9-2 in the game of the week. So hopefully I can find some highlights tonight. It's for the next show. Maybe have a player of the game. And each week we're gonna have a high school play game of the week. We're going to find a game of the week. Once they start opening up these gyms, we're going to have footage of the players and the whole nine. We stepping it up this year, man.
And right on, fellas, for the comments, man. Jamal Grimmer says, great show, brothers. Is dope, and I love it. Right on, man. We love it.
Appreciate
you,
brother.
Action. And Brandon Beasley said, man, he rock with us. Keep working, man. We going to keep working. And shouts out to you, Mr. Beasley, once again for doing your thing. And shouts out for that 9U Northern Colorado team going to the national.
Yes, sir.
Keep representing, keep putting Colorado on the map. And, Game Point's out for the night.
Yes.